Here we go. When I was young, I chased the sun and tried to reach the stars and tackled all of my fears. I tried so hard to hide from life and cover up my scars, searching far and wide for a place that's been right here. I thought I'd cross the county line and leave this all behind me and give my dark days to the past. Well, I'd wait under the big bright lights for fame to come and find me, but I lost my way 'cause light moves a bit too fast. Well, I've always longed for springtime in the middle of July, or dreamt of mountaintops while standing on a pier, but nothing's felt like home, and now I know why. 'Cause I'm finally here, I'm finally here, yeah, I'm finally here, I'm finally here.
Hey, Devin, we have to head back. Cole, my friend. Let's stay in touch.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Coach.
Hope you're ready to tear it up in the NFL, baby.
I'm good here. But go out there and get it this weekend. Well, I'll be watching, all right?
You got it, brother.
Do us proud, baby. What a day. What a day.
We could talk football all day, but I want to talk about Devin Wade, the person. It's a big week, your first start in the NFL, and you find time to go home and support your community, which has been hit hard by the hurricane. So tell me, Devin, a little bit about what that trip meant to you.
It meant the world to me. You know, we're letting little towns like Mathis die, which means we're letting communities die. Now, if we continue to let that happen, we're only going to be torn further apart as a country. When I found out the community was banding together to save the team, I knew I needed to be a part of it. I had to be a part of it. Just feel blessed that Coach Cowher felt the same way. It's really incredible. Help shine a light on little old Mathis.
Great stuff, Devin. I'll get you out of here with a little football, though. When I spoke to Coach Cowher, he said you can morph into virtually any style of quarterback that we see in the NFL today. So I'm asking you, who is Devin Wade really?
Ironically, because he's the guy I'm playing this week, the guy I look up to the most is Tom Brady. Love the way he gets rid of the ball, picks apart defenses. Handful of Super Bowl rings can't be wrong either, right?
Awesome. Well, I could tell you, I, for one, am looking forward to seeing you out on the field. Good luck, Devin Wade.
Yo, Devin, you get in trouble? Just look for me. I got you.
I bet.
A big game tonight, Charles, and it usually is when these two teams get together, but this one feels a little bit bigger.
It certainly does, because normally we're talking about Brady versus Watson, or maybe these two legendary coaches facing off. Tonight, as you suggested, a very different story.
Yeah, that big story, Devin Wade facing off against Tom Brady. So the newbie to the league, his first NFL start against what many people think is the best quarterback of all time.
Yeah, and let's face it, the Patriots coaching staff, they've had an entire week to prepare for Devin Wade. So he's got to use everything he's learned up to this point. Got to channel what old Earl Coates taught him in his previous.
Adrian Claiborne in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
Pick him up. What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
He went backwards 7 yards, setting up a tough third down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down. Went backwards. It's third and very low. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. So that drive ends in disappointment. Just not the start that Devin Wade and the Texans were hoping for.
And wait, who's getting the ball back? Tom Brady. And you do not want to waste drives when this guy is on the field with you. You've got to score at every opportunity.
Set, red.
Throwing on first down. Wade. Oh, interception. Devin Wade throws the pick. Not the way he wanted to end this drive. It almost felt like the Patriots defense baited Devin Wade into that throw.
And that's a statement that you've made.
Throwing to start the drive. Wade. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Intercepted. Not a great decision by Devin. This drive is over. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this game.
Throwing to start the drive. Wade. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Well, a little bit of a human interest story for those watching. Everybody remembers Colt Cruz and what he went through. He was ultimately cut by the Dolphins after that game we saw him earlier in the year. But we heard he's gotten into coaching.
Yeah, and it makes sense where he started, too. He's back at his high school in Texas. And while he's not going to make it in the NFL, despite the fact that he gave it a heck of a performance and a great, great try, he has a chance now to make it back to the top level the old-fashioned way, from the ground up, coaching at his high school, and working his way back up. And I think he's got a great chance to get it done.
Throwing to start the drive. Wade. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Adrian Claymore in there to get him for his second sack of the night. Back to throw. Wade. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
I'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their third.
Throwing to start the drive. Wade. Now he'll be hit from behind, and he has landed on hard. Well, that's certainly not how they wanted to start the opening drive.
Not at all, but it's really tough to keep your quarterback upright when the Patriots are bringing everybody at him. They had more than they could block.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, they certainly didn't waste any time throwing some deep passes here. But the defense, it wasn't unexpected. They told their secondary, be ready. You're going to be tested all night by this team.
Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now fourth down.
Set, wait, 32.
On first and 10. Wade eluding the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. All the hype and talk about this game. Devin Wade's first pass incomplete. Just needs to settle down a little bit, right?
Agreed. And just think about what we discovered prior to the game. Remember our meetings? And they kept saying we're going to tell Devin, don't focus on Tom Brady.
Right.
They have to quit telling him that, okay? Just let him go play. Don't think about it too much. That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
Man open left side is Brown. And he's taken down inside the 30. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. On first down, Wade.
On any given pass.
Intercepted, and that'll be the end of this drive. That's tough. On the road, looking to set the tone, having a nice drive, and then you throw the pick. Throwing on first down. Wade being chased out left. Oh, interception. Devin Wade throws the pick. Not the way he wanted to end this drive. That's an experienced DB picking off a rookie, and you know sometimes those experienced DBs... On 1st and 10, Wade. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. Jonathan Jones that time, the one who got a hand in, knocked it away. And that's twice now already in this first quarter that he's been able to knock a ball away.
They're going to need that from him and plenty more if they want to slow down this passing game. Thus far, though, he's been a ball magnet.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking...
Intercepted. Not a great decision by Devin. This drive is over. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay him. Throwing to start the drive. Wade. He's got it complete to Braxton Miller. Say goodbye to Braxton Miller. Touchdown, Houston. A temporary moment for Devin Wade to exhale. That's exactly the start that he and the Texans needed.
Think about the pressure of just playing against Tom Brady, and then you have to think to yourself the added pressure of thinking you've got to match him drive for drive. If they can do that all game, they've got a chance in this one.
Texans down 7 as they start this drive after that spectacular throw by Tom Brady. And, Charles, if you're Devin Wade, how do you convince yourself not to worry about Tom Brady but just your own business?
That's a great question, isn't it? Because you know he's over there, but somehow you have to...
He's got a man complete. The 30. 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Devin Wade answers for the Texans. We're tied at 14. I like this. Good offense, both sides.
Hey, that was a shot in the arm that this team needed. And let's face it, it looks like the Patriots are a bit surprised that Houston is not backing down from them. Normally, when you're the bully on the block, you take your big shots, people shrink from you. Not
drive. They're hanging in this one, but I put emphasis on the word hanging because you just feel like it could slip. What do you think? How do they look?
A little shaky to me. I mean, Devin's played well, but the rest of the team, they've got to up their game a little bit around him. You know as well as I do, the Patriots are not a team you can let jump out to a big lead.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. On the run, he'll let this go. Intercepted, and that'll be the end of this drive. Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
23.
On 1st down, Wade forced out to his left. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Looking to throw. Wade.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. You said before this drive things looked a little shaky. Now without a touchdown, gets a little shakier, doesn't it?
It certainly does.
Throwing on 1st down. Wade. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Adrian Claiborne bringing the pressure again, and that is his 3rd sack here tonight. 2nd down, Devin will throw it. Well, they brought the lead into this 3rd quarter, and now they're really stepping up, setting a tone here defensively.
They came right out roaring because you had to know that in the locker room, they talked about setting that tone that you just described, continuing the dominance that they exhibited in the first.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. They chalked that one up as a gain of 34 on 3rd down.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Back to throw. Wade going up top for Miller, and that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down. On 1st and 10, Wade steps away to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. And that's caught inside the 30. A huge play there for Houston. 46 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is
and got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. That was big for them to end up hitting pay dirt there. You think that that touchdown was exactly what they needed?
Now they're only down 2. Now you get a chance to regroup, come out, prepare, and play the second half almost even.
Not much time left. Devin Wade and the Texans, they've got a shot here, down 4. What kind of chance do you give them to win this game?
I can't believe I'm about to say this, but I give them a really good chance to win this game because they found something that's working against this Patriots defense, and Devin Wade is no longer playing like a rookie quarterback in his first start. He's playing like a guy who's been on the field for a while. So right now, they've got a chance. They've got a chance to steal this one.
And throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Looking to throw. Wade. So he can't hang on. Oh, interception. Devin Wade throws the pick, not the way he wanted to end this drive. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. 1st and 10, Devin Wade drops back. Sliding out, intercepted. Not a great decision by Devin. This drive is over. The storybook comeback for Devin Wade, just not in the cards tonight.
What a battle.
Throwing to start the drive. Wade buying time to his left. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed it out there.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A huge play there for Houston. 43 yards. Back to throw. Wade, flush to his right. Intercepted, and that'll be the end of this drive.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage.
Throwing to start the drive. Wade escaping the pressure right. He's going deep for Brown. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down.
This defense on field, and look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one down.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down to the 22-yard line.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard. You know, you and I were reminiscing the other day about how cool that whole long shot experience was, and you and I got to be a small part of that. What were your favorite moments coming away?
Well, it started with just the idea, because we all love the Walter Mitty story. We always put ourselves in these situations where we think we can do it, but we know we can't, but we enjoy watching others get their opportunity. And I just thought the dynamic of Devin and Colt, absolutely terrific. I thought that was just great.
You mentioned it earlier, Charles. We're supposed to be objective, but it's tough to see Devin Wade have such a great game. On first down, Wade flushed out right. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Hey, partner, one other thing about the long shot experience I forgot to mention.
What's that?
Jack Ford. Oh, yeah. The work he did with Devin Wade and trying to get him ready to go, it translated to another shot in the NFL as an offensive coordinator, and he has been tearing the league up.
Yeah, a lot of people happy to have him in the league, except for the defensive coordinators across the National Football League.
An excellent play.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Adrian Claiborne in there again. My goodness, that is now his 4th sack tonight. Looking to throw. Wade. And he's got Miller. A big gain of 31 on third down. And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside of the pocket, you're just hoping that they make good decisions because so many things can happen that can go wrong when you throw it downfield like that. He got away with it there and in a big way.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. Devin drops back, being chased out left. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. A back-and-forth game, but ultimately Devin Wade and the Texans come up a bit short.
So close.
1st and 10, Devin Wade back to pass. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, the obvious goal is to try and score a touchdown, but at the least, adding to a pretty big yardage total for his intended receiver there, huh?
Yeah, well, when you've got a guy over 150 yards, keep chucking it deep to him, I guess.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can get it to him short, and he can make plays that way, but I like what you just said.
32.
Throwing on first down, Wade. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with him.
Eluding the and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Certainly some good moments to pull from for Devin Wade and the Texans. On 1st and 10, Wade flush to his right, going deep for Hopkins. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Forced, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Oh, that's tough for Devin Wade. The storybook comeback just not in the cards tonight. You saw the pressure coming. Devin will throw. Going deep this time for Miller. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
And there's a man they call AB, always a volume receiver. He gobbles up catches. Holds the number 2 and number 4 spots for most receptions in a season in NFL history. And in 2015, just 7 catches shy of setting the single-season mark for most receptions, currently held by Marvin Harrison, a Hall of Famer.
Wade to throw, escaping the pressure right. And his throw is incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, helped force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Kill.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move.
Oh, interception. Devin Wade throws the pick. Not the way he wanted to end this drive.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone.
On first down, Wade. And this one is incomplete. A little too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, third and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Throwing on first down, Wade. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Back to throw. Wade. Open man is Miller. He's got it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. They convert on third with a gain of 22. On first and 10, Wade. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Adrian Claiborne in there yet again. My goodness, making 5 sacks for him now in this one game alone. And the pressure gets to him again. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. The last sack, okay, maybe you understood. Now back-to-back sacks. What's going on?
Well, maybe a little bit of miscommunication between he and his offensive line. Different cadence, different guy calling it out. Everyone's got to get on the same page, so to speak.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down. On first down, Wade. Intercepted. Not a great decision by Devin. This drive is over. Maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a quarterback knowing that he's going against a rookie. Throwing to start the drive. Wade. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead...
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
My, oh my, they've had some success bringing him off the edge. How about the gambling man who's the defensive coordinator? He's not just bringing pressure. He's bringing a corner to go after the quarterback.
And it's worked twice now, twice like a charm.
And not only has that worked like a charm, he's been awfully disruptive in his usual role covering receivers. Now he's rushing the passer as well.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing. I like what they tried to do.
No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. But fortunately, another offensive player quick to react, and they will indeed retain possession.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do. The ball.
Set, 61.
Throwing on first down. Wade. He finds an opening past the 40. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone.
Intercepted, and that'll be the end of this drive. Intercepted by a veteran DB.
And I loved our quick conversation in pregame.
On first and 10. Wade, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity missed.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
On first down, Wade.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Looking to throw. Wade.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where they're...
Oh, interception. Devin Wade throws the pick. Not the way he wanted to end this drive.
Well, I don't think we'll have to look very hard to find our play of the game. That was an absolutely monstrous big play.
Throwing on first down. Wade. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll make it second and short. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. Rolling to his right. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. Back to throw. Wade. Wade's speed, a bit deceptive, isn't it?
It really is, because you never think he's that fast until he goes past you. I think a lot of it is attributed to the fact that he's very smooth in what he does.
Now he'll look to throw here on second and 10. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. He turned that into a nice game. Down.
32.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. So close for Devin Wade and the Texans. Just couldn't quite get it done.
They need a few more plays.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Devin will throw on second down. Well, they were going draw play there. The defense wasn't fooled. They sniffed it out.
I think they're going to have to go back and take a few more acting classes, because that's what a lot of that is. You've got to influence them to think that it's going to be a pass play and have them drop out. And
intercepted. Not a great decision by Devin. This drive is over. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
But someone's locked into what they're trying to do.
61.
On first and 10, Wade flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back,
And got his man complete. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
And there's another one of those incredible highlight reel catches. One-handed, deep downfield, another big completion.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Adrian Claiborne in there to get him again. And that's his 6th sack of the ball game. One off the NFL record of 7. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Well, Devin Wade had his moments, but ultimately he and the Texans could not get it done. Now a carry for the fullback. This is Jay Prosch. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Good solid gain on 1st down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a 1st down to boot. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
The best receivers we know always tease their quarterback.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dante Hightower in there to get him again. The 3rd time he sacked him here tonight. And boy, on this drive, it looked like the offense was really moving the football. I mean, they have been moving the football, but now they're in a tough spot. Nice play defensively.
Certainly felt like the defense was doing, okay, you're doing pretty well there. Guess what? We're going to bring some pressure. See if you can...
On 1st down, Wade. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds.
Intercepted, and that'll be the end of this drive.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one.
Throwing on 1st down, Wade. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in the cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
3rd down, Devin Wade from the shotgun.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter is a good running back dive play.
And now he'll tuck it in. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And the Patriots have it. Not that there's a good time, but a bad time there for a fumble by Devin Wade.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Ball security is so important.
Throwing to start the drive. Wade. And his throw here is incomplete. Jonathan Jones that time, the one who got a hand in, knocked it away.
When we start looking for big-time corners, we're going to start with athleticism. But without technique, you're not going to make plays as one we just saw there.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And both Both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
When offenses dial up big shots downfield, but not always for the guys out wide. Sometimes they want to go to their big target, deep downfield, and the defense breathes a sigh of relief